Good evening and welcome to MJJ News. I'm your host slash news anchor Horse. This is a new series I'm currently doing where I give you all weekly updates on any news related to Michael Jackson. This will be a live broadcast while previously being recorded a day prior, so there will be no subtitles at this moment. Before we begin, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you won't miss my latest videos. Our first story will be an update on the Michael Jackson biopic. A Lionsgate Entertainment film about the life of singer Michael Jackson is on track to break spending records under California's movie tax credit program. The film, known as Michael, directed by Antoine Fuqua and starring Jackson's nephew, Jafar Jackson, is projected to spend $120 million in crew salaries and vendors, according to the California Film Commission, which runs the state's film and television tax credit. California allocated $21.1 million in tax credit to the Santa Monica-based studio for Michael. That beats other big spenders on the state's movie tax credit program from years past, including Walt Disney's Captain Marvel with 119 million, Paramount's Bumblebee with 102 million, and Netflix The Gray Man with 102 million. The California Film Commission said Michael is among 24 studio and independent film projects being selected for the latest round of state tax credit. These features will be generated in an estimated 423 million dollars in qualified spending and 662 million overhead in California, the group said. The production will feature a cast of 65 and 300 crew members, and it is expected to be filmed over 80 days in California, primarily in Santa Barbara. So we'll probably be getting this film in 2025 to 2026. In other news, Chris Rock recently attacked Michael Jackson in his Netflix special Selective Outrage, comparing Jackson's case of false accusations against him to that of R. Kelly, and also saying why they canceled R. Kelly and not Michael Jackson, making jokes about it. Also, I just want to say the difference is that the case of Michael Jackson, with the case of Michael Jackson, that there was absolutely no evidence against him. He cleared all of his charges, therefore he is innocent. There's simply no comparison. Michael spent half his life claiming he's innocent, and he stood the fact that he's innocent to the day he died, and it was proven time and time again that he was innocent. R. Kelly on the other hand, fully admitted to these things, and at first was acquitted from all charges until recently. Until recently in another trial, he was convicted and sentenced to 30 years in prison. Michael's nephew Todd Jackson would go on Twitter expressing his outrage on the special, saying, "Quote: Chris Rock has used my family as punching bags his entire career. However, I'm supposed to feel bad about him getting slapped and humiliated at the Oscars. After seeing a new clip of him attacking my deceased uncle in the opening minutes of his retaliation." In this retaliation, I'm still relevant special. I have 3 things to say. One, what did my family do to you to justify these decades of bullying and your constant bullying disguised as pranks? 2, the fact that you were bullied at a young age did not give you the excuse to bully others now. 3, thank you, Will Smith. Thank you, Will Smith is crazy. In a lighter news, The Weeknd joins the King of Pop as the only as the only two male artists in Billboard Hot 100 history to have multiple number one hits on three consecutive albums. Michael achieved this feat with the albums Off the Wall, Thriller, and Bad, and The Weeknd has achieved this with his albums Starboy, After Hours, and Dawn FM. And 40 years ago, Michael Jackson broke racial barriers with his short film Billie Jean. The music video premiered on MTV on March 10th, 1983, making Michael Jackson the first black artist to appear on this channel after it was refused airing. Billie Jean would go on to be one of the most iconic songs of the '80s, and this song always refers to Michael's signature moonwalk. And finally, Katherine Jackson has filed an objection against the estate's request to sell Michael Jackson's catalog. Not much more can be known because Catherine asks that her motion be sealed by the court, since it contains confidential information about the family and private life of Miss Jackson. Her lawyer argued that sorry. I'm currently recording this while battling a cold. Her lawyer argued that if the submission were to be made public, it would lead to this sensitive information being widely disseminated in the media. In addition, she said because of Michael's fame, his family, uh, her family remains in the public eye, facing intense media scrutiny. Family affairs are reported in the tabloids and spread all over the world. Catherine then filed a seven-page sealed objection. Back in November, there was speculation that this was the perhaps because of the Michael Jackson biopic, but since the movie is in the works and everything is in agreement, this is clearly not the case. We can only think that one transaction the estate is requesting that recently made news is the sale of the Michael Jackson catalog. Um, and if this were the case, it's clear that the family does not want the catalog to be sold. That concludes tonight's broadcast. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am officially back to uploading constantly. I think. Recently, I've been taking a break from YouTube due to a copyright strike on my channel. I'll explain more in a future video, so stay tuned for that one. Make sure to leave a like and comment if you think I should do this news broadcast more often. I figured it would be much easier to record the updates in one video than to record each video, then to record each update every in every video separately. Fuck. Ugh. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you won't miss my latest videos. And go check out my Instagram page at the Artistic Horseman, where I post wonderful works of art. Until next time, thanks for watching.